Here we go again. Another job. I'll call this one Sistine Chapels. Y'all seen it before. But this is basically just to do a rundown of everything I have to do. Y'all already know I gotta move this door this way. No problem. Just gotta take out the security door. Basically finished mudding in here, mud in there. Don't know how we're gonna match this ceiling up. Then again, it just looked like the paint is just chipped. Or they trying to strip it off, not sure yet. But let's try to get in, out of here. Floor's in bad shape far as how it looks, but it's not in bad shape far as being sanded. Gotta repair over the window. Finish mudding the walls. The heat's been on for a few days now. And this is what I basically been waiting on. When you do a repair and the house has been cold, yeah, sure, you repair this. But you see this right here? This line going all the way up. All the way up. Then it starts to open up. But that line is going to open all the way back down. So that has to be dug out all the way through. Filled back in. I don't use caulk. Okay. Like I said before, it's a nice repair. Nothing major. Staples. Excuse the darkness. Staples. They got most of the tack strips up. This job is a little bit easier than the last job. As far as walls and surprises. I already know a lot of the surprises here. From the looks of it, we're going to be changing a lot of these doors. So that's a good thing because I need that door handle right there anyway. So that's good. Like I said, normal stuff. I will be tearing these walls out. All the way around, all the way up to the underneath that shower head. Install the new molding, window sill, tear all this out, all this, install toilet, vanity, towel on fascia. Clean tub, possibly enamel it. It looks like it's some damage right here. Let's see, can I find some of that filler? That's being tore out, so I will change the plumbing. And the thing about the plumbing in this house, I will be showing y'all in a minute. Really can't show you much in this room. As you can see, I don't have a light bulb in this room. I've been moving the light bulbs around because I'm too lazy to bring some over here. I used all the ones I brought over here already, so just got to get some more bulbs. Like I said, minor repairs a wall. Living room, dining room, bedrooms are all minor repairs. Bathroom, a little bit of work, but here we go with the major work. I put all the material in this room because I thought I was going to be able to sand the floor, but the floor is too bad in shape for me to do it in the time that I was trying to do it. So that didn't get done. That would have been nice to have a good jump start on this job. But the contractor started pulling the paneling off the wall, this wall, and this wall, and stopped. But he should have just went on ahead and tore it all out. This one too. So you don't have problems like that. Because I guess he thought he was going to put a corner molding in there, and guess what? Your door wouldn't be able to close. This is our beautiful electrician. And boom. Black wire, yellow wire. Yellow wire going into the box and out. Black wire coming up. Do you think the inspector would have noticed that these wires are different colors? And I would have to tear the backsplash that I had to install here? Little cleaning, shut off valves, faucet I didn't see around here. Might be in one of them boxes. No, actually it's not. It's a light bulb in that box. Medicine cabinet. Some kills, some paints, some mud. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do in here yet. I'll figure out once I get started. A lot of this stuff, like I said, simple fits. Paint, prime and paint. Gotta figure out what we're going to do with these floors, these steps. And this landing. Once again, gotta take the door out and slide it even. Like I said to other people, I learned this by mistake. It took me about 6 hours the first time I installed one of these doors. Believe it or not, about 1989. Yeah, I'm old. I learned if you line this up all the way down, all the way across, all the way down, your door will line up perfect, lock and everything. The outside is where you should put your jam extender, not the inside. You will always hit your knuckles. You gotta tighten up these steps. I have to pull that paneling down there, but of course once I pull that, this is gonna come off. I don't know what's behind there. That paneling has to come off. I need to get to these walls back there, so this paneling has to come off all the way down, because I need to seal up the whole basement with dry lock. We're going to put pull chains up, replace the glass in the windows that's broke, have somebody come down and repair the walls, but for some reason nobody decided to pull the nails out the walls, which I don't understand, because once I come in here and start pulling the nails out the walls, it's a good possibility that I'm going to end up damaging the walls, because these are concrete nails. I forgot the name of them. Horseshoe nails or whatever they call it. They don't like coming out. So normally you either can break them off, cut them off. So, like I said, replace the glass. I left my coffee over here one day. I'm not sure with this yet, but I need to get behind it, so I have to go. Same thing, nails, glass. And here we go. Have to redo this. Basically reinstall this whole panel, because there's no wire nuts and there's no grounding bus bar. So if you were gonna rewire all this, should have eliminated that and put everything in there. The contractor said he installed a 220 line. What did he install it to? Because there's not a 220 breaker in there or that line. Gotta remove these wires, but I had to move them from the kitchen anyway. So a lot of these wires like this. I don't think the electrician did this. I think the person who stayed here knew a little bit by wiring, just lazy. They got the furnace in so we can work finally. They did a good job for the price they charged. They could have did a little better. Before they even put that up, they could have fixed that dent. Right there. It's a nice dent. They could have just hit it out, laid it on his face, hit it with a hammer. It would look new, like the furnace in that part. So, good job. New liner. So, back to the plumbing. That's a complete puzzle because I was filling up some water to do a little cleaning at the other job. And it actually takes this cold water to come out this laundry tub about 1.5 minutes to almost maybe 2 minutes to fill up 1 gallon. Think how long it would take to fill up a washing machine. So I know it's rusting these lines. I could try to flush the faucet out, get a little more pressure out of it. But once it sits for a couple of days, somebody come in and turn the water on, it's going to shoot a whole bunch more rust through the faucets. This is going to be a continued thing that whoever rents this house or buys this house or whoever has this house is going to have that problem. That paneling has to be removed. I'm not going to go in there because of the light. But I guess he's going to run it that way. I don't know. It's a pipe over there if you can see it. I guess he's eliminating that pipe. This bathroom, toilet. I don't think it's a sink in there. It's too small. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay. It's a nice walk-in shower. Nice feature. Especially for men that's lazy. Come right down the basement. Jump in the shower. Set him up a little area over there. And go chill. Okay. Of course, floor would be painted. This is why I had to take off the paneling. Because it's only this area and I guess that area that was right there on the other side was leaking, not the whole basement. But if you're going to seal up one wall, you seal them all up. Okay. So, finish the kitchen floor. Finish the wall. Do something to these walls. Going upstairs, figure out what to do with this floor right here, see what they clean up. Upstairs will be carpet. Yay, because I don't like doing carpet. I ain't going to buy the tools for it. But, I'm going to turn around and start by looking down. That's going to be a problem with somebody bringing stuff up and down, or even not paying attention with their hands running down the steps. They will hit this light eventually. Even if it's a flat one, it's going to get hit. Going to constantly break. Okay. I don't know what's behind here. I see a stud here. This is paneling. He's going over the paneling with drywall. Okay. No problem. Save time. But what was the person doing here? Was he going to make a ledger, a shelf, or was he going up? Simple. Why this? Why? Because I'm pretty sure there's a brace right there that goes all the way across. So, simple thing you could have did, instead of having this, maybe you could have dropped the ceiling down some, made it go up even, and whatever. Maybe I'll leave it. But, definitely, I don't know if there's insulation up there. since I have to drop this ceiling down to an 8-foot normal height to eliminate a lot of problems in here. Cause really, he shouldn't have had to do all these angles. He would have dropped the ceiling down, then he could have figured out what he had to do, what he didn't have to do. In other words, a lot of these places I can't even finish. It's so tight that you're not gonna never be able to finish. You never make your job harder than what you need to make it. This room, same thing, drop ceiling. And I still gotta figure this out right here, cause that's stupid. I know I wanna take a wall somewhere right here. And to come in, you gotta close the door and turn the lights on underneath there. That's stupid. So if it's dark and you my height, I'm 6'3". Boom, hit my head. Anyone looks like from 6'7" all the way down to 2.5 feet is going to hit their head constantly over there. So I'll figure out something. I know I got to move that switch. This wall is coming out. Whole wall coming out. Because I do want to move that switch. I do want to reinstall that door the right way. I want to move that switch to where it properly should be, right there. If I take the wall down, I can build one ceiling continuous from that side of the house all the way down to this side of the house. Then I could put my shorter wall up, installate everything, eliminate a lot of these angles, make it look a lot better, frame around chimney, drywall. In here, yes, I will drop the ceiling down. It will be a short, flat ceiling. And I'm probably gonna put 2 recessed lights in there that you can aim the light where you want it. It's a good idea the way he did it. It's just a bad idea because he was never going to be able to seal this upstairs up where it would pass code. Even we're looking for Section 8 houses. In other words, these houses got to be Section 8 ready. This house would never been nowhere near Section 8 ready. The way they was doing a lot of stuff. They would have said it was finished. House would have got inspected. Inspector would have looked at the electrical, he would have stopped then, said you're not done. Sent you a paper let you know everything you gotta do, of course. Contractor said he was almost done. You can look at this video like I'm walking around this house looking at stuff. The contractor was 25% done. This is Will from Bedell Management. Peace out.